It's 2 in the morning. Huntrix is standing at the entrance of an abandoned forest road. Our mission is to walk all the way to the old broadcasting station at the end of the road.
I would like to apologize to myself for agreeing to be in this episode.
We stood watching the crew's van turn around. The road ahead was narrow, old, and damp.
Let me show you guys.
Thick forest pressed in from both sides. Broken power lines hung down in black, twisted strands.
Look, everyone. This is a warning sign. And it's 2 a.m. now.
The deeper we went, the stranger the air felt. Suddenly, I saw a giant footprint in the mud ahead. It was almost half the length of a person's body.
Are you guys seeing this? This is not an effect. We just found a massive footprint.
A little farther down the road, my flashlight landed on something tilted beside the road. An old police car. It was flipped on its side in the bushes. Zoe moved the camera closer, but she did not joke anymore. She only filmed in silence. I bent down and looked inside the car. The seats were rotting. Dust covered the dashboard. I raised the flashlight toward the trees nearby.
Guys, I've spotted something else.
Claw marks high on the trunks.
Guys, the bark had been torn off in long strips, leaving deep black scars behind.
I lifted my eyes toward the fog in the distance. I saw an unnaturally tall shadow move between two trees. I held my breath.
RUMI, what did you see?
I shone the flashlight toward it. There was nothing but white fog drifting slowly through the forest.
I'm not sure.
We took out our phones and tried to call the crew. All 3 phones had no signal. From deep inside the forest, a siren rang out. I turned the flashlight forward. A giant black figure was standing between 2 rows of trees.
Siren Head?
I grabbed both of their hands. We bolted off the road and straight into the forest. Behind us, the ground shook with each of its steps. Siren Head did not need to run. Its stride was so long that it closed the distance in only a few seconds. The siren rang out again, louder this time. My ears rang. My head hurt like it was being crushed. Mira stumbled and fell. I turned back immediately and pulled her up. Zoe had already run a few steps ahead, but she stopped too. Zoe aimed the flash straight at Siren Head. White light burst again and again. The creature froze for a few seconds. Its 2 sirens jerked hard. That moment was enough for me to pull Mira to her feet. The 3 of us held each other's hands tightly and kept running. I don't know how long we ran. The camera in Zoe's hand was no longer just a vlog camera. Every time the footsteps got too close, Zoe turned the camera behind us and fired the flash again and again. Then we found an abandoned wooden house in the middle of the forest. It was the only place that could hide us from the thing outside. I pushed the door open, and all 3 of us rushed inside. Zoe slammed the door shut. Mira dragged a chair and a table over to block it. I turned off the flashlight and signaled for silence. Outside, the footsteps stopped. The house was so quiet I could hear each of us breathing. I shone the flashlight around the room. On the wall, there was an old map of the forest. Several locations had been circled in red. High-frequency sound from the broadcasting station can push it back. I followed the map with my eyes.
The broadcasting station was at the end of the old road, exactly where the van was supposed to pick us up.
A branch snapped outside.
Should I smash the phone? No, the camera flash was the only thing that had made it hesitate. We needed to use it to distract the creature, at least until we could reach the broadcasting station.
At that moment, a heavy blow slammed into the house. The wooden walls shook. Dust fell from the ceiling. Mira bit her lip to keep herself from screaming. The second blow was even stronger, bending the door latch. Through a crack in the boards, I saw 2 gigantic sirens lowering close to the roof.
It had found us.
I told the group to escape through the back door, but it was stuck. The front door was about to break. Suddenly, Mira rushed forward and held the latch.
Run! Hurry up! No, Mira!
But we're not going anywhere. The 3 of us pushed a wooden cabinet against the door together. A long gray arm punched through the wooden wall. Zoe grabbed the camera and fired the flash directly through the gap. Siren Head shrieked and dozens of distorted voices layered on top of each other. The whole house trembled. I smashed the back window. One by one, we climbed out just as the roof was torn open. Behind us, the wooden house collapsed in a burst of cracking timber. We ran in the direction shown on the map. Roots rose everywhere from the ground. Old barbed wire hid in the grass. The fog was so thick our flashlights only reached a few feet ahead. Zoe tripped near a rotting fence. Her ankle got caught in barbed wire. Blood started to seep from the cut. Siren Head was coming from behind. Every step shook the ground. Mira helped Zoe up. Zoe grimaced, trying to stand. I stood in front of them and aimed my flashlight straight at Siren Head's two sirens to keep its attention on me. Just as Siren Head reached toward me, Mira and Zoe pulled me back and ran. Its long fingers swept past my back, cold as darkness given shape. At last, we reached the broadcasting station. It stood behind a rusted iron fence. The gate was locked, but Zoe struck the lock with an iron rod until it snapped open. Mira went down into the machine room to start the generator. Zoe climbed the auxiliary tower to adjust the direction of the speakers. I entered the control room to find the emergency broadcast switch. The control room was covered in dust. I flipped switch after switch. Down below, Mira struggled to pull the generator lever. On the tower, Zoe turned the speaker array by hand. Siren Head appeared just outside the fence. A massive shriek erupted from it. The remaining glass in the control room shattered. I fell to the floor, my ears ringing. From downstairs came the crash of metal. The machine room door had fallen shut, trapping Mira inside. Zoe saw that Mira was trapped and left her position on the tower to save her.
Zoe, don't! Stay there!
I shouted for her not to leave the speakers, but she ran anyway. So I had to take her place. I rushed out of the control room and climbed the tower through the piercing siren. The tower shook every time Siren Head slammed into the fence. On the ground, Zoe used the iron rod to pry open the machine room door. Even though Mira was trapped inside, she kept trying to pull the generator lever. Zoe turned on the camera, played the corrupted Huntrix track, and threw it to the opposite side of the station yard. Siren Head's two sirens turned away from the tower. I used every bit of strength I had to pull the alignment lever. The emergency speakers locked directly onto Siren Head. Down in the machine room, Mira pulled the final lever. The generator roared to life. The station lights flickered on. The control panel came alive. Zoe ran into the control room and yanked the emergency broadcast switch. The speakers on the tower exploded with sound. A high-frequency tone blasted straight into the forest. Siren Head screamed. But the generator was too old. The needle on the control panel shook violently. Black smoke poured out of the machine room. After a few minutes, the high-frequency sound began to fade. I climbed down from the tower, and the moment my feet touched the ground, the entire system shut off. The forest went silent again. Siren Head was not down. Its body swayed. I did not wait another second. We pulled each other out of the broadcasting station and ran. On the main road, van headlights suddenly cut through the fog. The driver had come back to find us after losing contact for too long.
What's wrong? We've lost contact. Are you girls okay?
The door slid open. Mira got in first. Zoe pushed me inside. The van sped away. The three of us didn't say anything. We just hugged each other. Through the rear window, I saw Siren Head standing in the forest. Its shadow slowly vanished into the forest.
Everyone, last night was a nightmare for us. But thankfully, we had each other. We made it through together. A camera can capture the moment, but friendship is what kept us alive. Oh my God, what's wrong?